focus on the week off, or was it simply just to rest and relax, have a couple of days to unwind?
I didn't like the break this time. I mean, I didn't like it. I think it breaks up your flow, but you do, get a chance to rest a little bit. I think we took 2 days off, one more than we usually take, but we just tried to get after it and try to stay in a good playing mode.
How did they respond to that? Were they able to pick it up, right as well as they were before the break?
No, I thought I think we let our guard down just a little bit. As much as try to fight them as coaches, players, their bodies know when they don't have to prep for a game. So hopefully we'll come out and, I mean, there were actually points in the practices that looked really good, but there were also some that look like we're a little rusty.
So how do you feel your team looks today heading into tomorrow's matchup with Vanderbilt?
I think we have, probably the majority of our players ready to rock and roll. But I like when we can have all, now it's 14 of us ready to go and compete in our league.
What's the biggest difference that you've seen between your team versus home and on the road?
The biggest difference is I think Taya plays better on the road. That's the biggest difference. We got to find a way to get her going at home. And I don't know what that is, but some players seem to be more focused on the road than at home because you got a lot of things pulling at you here.
Dawn, what does Bianca Cuevas bring to this team, especially as a starter?
I mean, she's spunky. I mean, she is, shooting the ball extremely well. I think she gambles defensively, and sometimes, a lot of times, she comes up with the basketball. Defensively, she speeds us up. She gives us, another speedy guard that, we could play a lot of different ways defensively.
She was coming off that knee injury in the offseason. Was it always a plan to put her back in the lineup as soon as she was healthy, or is that just the way things developed?
It's just the way things develop. Coming back, I thought she would be a starter. I thought she would be ready to go at the beginning of the season, but sometimes injuries, they're just so unpredictable. But the good thing about Bianca was she was always in game mode, even if she wasn't 100%. So she stayed there. So when it was time to put her in the starting lineup, you had all the good reasons why to do it.
You might not be surprised, but maybe for some of us watching after an injury like that, the amount of time off, are you just kind of pleasantly surprised that, hey, she's playing as well as she has been over the last few weeks, and if she continues to improve, that guard position could be really solidified come March?
I'm not surprised. Honestly, I thought she would get there a lot quicker. She did take some hits. I think she fell in Russell House, and that took her back a week or two in the fall. But she's right where she needs to be. I think she shed a couple of pounds that she picked up over the injury. So I think she's more close to Bianca Cuevas more of old than the injury.
Coach, how much do you worry about Vandy team potential trap game, given that you got two really intense games before the break and now this week off?
I think we respect everybody in our conference. Obviously, I don't think it was a Vandy thing. I think it was more of a break. We played a pretty tough schedule, from November on to here, and we really haven't had a decent break. And in our SEC season, we really didn't have breaks because we played during our breaks. So, since it's a little bit different, different preparation, but we tried to just simulate games as much as possible in practice.
Where do you judge where the team is, Coach, after this first month of SEC play with another one in February and a little extra in March there to go for you?
I think we're starting to hit our stride. I think the players are really trusting each other. They're moving the ball extremely well. We're able to play a lot of different combinations and do a lot of different things from an offensive and defensive standpoint.
And then just having a sluggish practice, like you kind of said today, in part, does it help just getting that out of the way the day before a game, or you reinforce tendencies you want to see?
I mean, you just keep trying to move forward, and I think they understand that the energy level wasn't high. Doesn't mean the focus level. I like a loud gym. I like energy in the gym, and I like the in practices early, especially the day before a game. So The focus was there, the energy wasn't.
Coach, you said a few times that Ty's playing her best basketball of the season as of late. What was kind of missing for her, or what's allowed her to step it up as well?
Well, I think Ty was just kind of seeing what this team was made of. She's not a shot first point guard. She is a facilitator. She likes to kind of scan and see, where and who can be the person that will step out, that can be our go-to player. And I think she was just filling everybody out. And I wanted her to probably be a shoot first point guard and then fill everybody out. But, you have to let someone like Ty take her time, because if she changed who she was early on, maybe she won't be playing as well as she's playing today. So, we got through the first part of the season. Now she's got a really good grip on the team and where she needs to, impose her will at different times, especially offensively. But defensively, she's playing, some good, basketball all around. Thank you guys.